What's going on, y'all? It's King David back again. We're gonna do this right, man. Just came home from it's a late shift, so just excuse the energy. Energy's still high. We're working, doing what we gotta do, but it's a little late, and that's all good. But when it comes to doing what you love and being the person you're supposed to be, it's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna use that to segue into again what I always talk about: self-embodiment. You don't need permission from anybody to be who you want to be. Let's keep it very simple. But the thing is about this is like when you step into that person, you have to fully die. Like in the Bible talks about, you be born again by the renewing of your mind, basically. Well, you have to fully die from the old. And you have to realize by you assuming and living as the person that you always knew you're supposed to be, by you assuming that, you are stepping into a whole nother field of reality. You're stepping into a higher version of yourself. Now, I keep telling you, life is a mirror. So when you step into that role more and more, and you're more conscious about the way you think, like how would that person be? How would that person act? How would that person move? The more you become aware of those things, the more you start to change the vibration or the frequency of that path that were once on to a higher level. This is your creative ability. This is just a small part of that, but I mean, it's a big part of you. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's normal, it's natural. But to some people that may be hearing, it's like, well, yeah, I heard about manifestation and attracting and things of that nature. You don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't get caught up in that, bro. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. People that do what they do, they're 100% right when it comes to like manifesting and but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get you past that level. I don't want you to be another person talking about manifestation and you know what I'm saying? Just be all you have to do is just be who you want to be and all that the manifestation and attraction it will come to you. But you cannot I use this example because I think it's a good example. Like for a female to a man or a man to a female, like I'm a man, so I'm gonna speak on a man's behalf. But like if you go to a female and you're not confident in yourself, if you don't portray yourself as someone who has, some sense, Shorty's gonna feel that. And she's gonna give you back what you're putting out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like women I'm telling you, women are beautiful. Like they reflect life to the T. Like you get what I'm saying? They gonna let you know like yeah, there's some you not right, like something about you not right. Like you know what I'm saying? They know, like they just know. That's why you gotta come correct, bro. Like I'm just smiling because like women are beautiful. But yeah. So they help you to see, but like life on a deeper level, life is like that. Life, yo, hold on, hold on. I'm in the middle of making a video right now. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, life is like that. So like when you realize that, you realize you gotta be a certain way, you gotta act a certain way. Cause what happens is you kind of get you well not kind of you're getting back what you put out. And it's not just like with little things. Like the more you become concrete in this higher version of yourself, the more you change the frequency, the more your relationships change, your environment eventually starts to change because you are you are that which moves your environment. We have to get out of this mindset that we are subject what how do I say it? We're trapped by the environment. We only react to our environment. Our environment is based off of how we thought, how we think. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, The reason why we may be in certain positions is because of how we were thinking at that time, how we thought about ourselves at that time. When you change that, everything else changes and it has to mirror how you see yourself. That's just the basis of my videos. And I'm just helping people to understand the importance of embodying your true self, letting go of the old you. The old you is the person that was born into ignorance, which I would call sin. You know what I'm saying? Not in a negative way, but like it's a good thing because once you are aware that you are not bound by your circumstances, you can free yourself and be your own Christ figure. You feel what I'm saying? And you can build the life that you want through your imagination, your intuition. These are your higher faculties. Again, I keep saying it, but I have a feeling like sometimes like, oh, bro, oh, so you think you just gonna change things from, you know, some people think like that. I'm not saying that's what it is, but some people think like that, and that's all good. But you have to remember that everything is broken down to atoms, to energy, to vibration. When you start to understand things on that level, then you can understand why I'm saying, you can understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it and why it's so important. Okay? So life again is going to mirror or match your inner state. Okay, because that inner state is what brings forth reality into existence. Through your mind, through your thoughts, your imagination, reality is created. That is the truth. And once you are aware of that, you become a master of self. You gain a oneness with the source of all creation. You call it God, the Most High, whatever you want to call, but that is your inheritance. You and the Father, in the Bible it says you and the Father are one, or I and the Father are one. That's the relationship. But you learn that through self mastery, through embodying your true self. Now we're living on a higher level. I'm telling y'all, like y'all not getting it. Y'all gonna see, y'all gonna keep watching. Okay, yeah, he doing something. Oh, he making videos, and you gonna see, like, damn, I never thought that he was he was that dude, and I love it because I'm 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 laying down the bricks right now. I'm laying down the bricks in time, but I already know who I am and what I'm meant to be and what I've already done. And I have the balls, I have the big balls to say that because I know what's gonna happen already. You can call it, you can call it psychic. You think you know the future, bro? You don't get it yet, do you? All possibilities, all realities already exist. Your job is to bring it into physical existence. All right. This is King David. And not just bring it into existence, but bring back something that's going to uplift humanity out of the slavery, the mental slavery, out of the shackles that have kept us bound for many, many, many years. It's time for us to rise, truthfully, and it's that time, and they know it's that time. They know who I am. They know who a lot of other people are that are speaking of what I'm speaking of, but they can't stop the flow, man. And they know they got to go, man, because it's time for us to grow, man. All right? But you gotta take your time like it's a slow jam. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm too nice with it. Nah. All right. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. See you on the next one.